Good evening and welcome to the Ashburn Ice House. This is Creative Underground Live, where we're here to bring you Heritage Rockridge against Stonebridge Varsity. I'm excited that on the heels of Piper's debut as a commentator in the last high school game, I've been inundated with requests for commentators, and I'm joined tonight by Bart. Bart, welcome to the broadcast booth.
Thanks, Andy. I appreciate it.
I guess we'll call this a booth. It's not really a booth. If there's a railing here. We got a good view of the ice. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, not too bad. This is Heritage's third game of the season. Heritage Rockridge third game of the season.
Yep.
1 win, no losses, and 1 tie. So hopefully we can get another victory tonight against Stonebridge.
Yeah. And we're just in time. A few skaters coming in hot from practice at Ion. So on both teams as well, I saw Sam Burns coming in half-dressed for Stonebridge, and Noah and Grayson for Heritage Rockridge.
Yep.
And what I usually say to folks as well is, anyone that's watching from home,
Yep.
they can jump into the YouTube chat. They can send us comments. We can pull them up on screen. So
Okay.
if I see anyone making rude comments about you, I'll let you know so that you can, snap back at them too. I'll pull them up on screen and let you know.
Sounds good. There's some friends. What's your son's first name?
Grayson, that's Grayson.
Grayson.
He's number 11. I'm trying to see who it is he's chatting to there. Yeah, high school hockey, it's a bit of a social club for these kids. Most of them have either played together or know each other from, playing in various leagues and pickup hockey games over the years. Grayson's definitely no exception. He's quite the social butterfly.
There you go. So from my keen eyes from the first 2 games, it seems like 27 and 16 are pretty good.
Yeah, Mason Mueller, number 16, he's strong. Ethan Hong, I'm pretty sure he's 27. Who you're talking about? Yeah, those 2 guys produce. Ethan Hong he's just a joy to watch play. I enjoy getting to watch him. I don't think this is his last season either. I think he's got 2 seasons left. But he's a heck of a hockey player.
He's a good player.
As is Mason. Mason's a great hockey player too. And we got some rising stars too. Noah Wilkins joined as a freshman this year.
Yep.
Grayson plays with him on his travel team Loudon Knights. He's a heck of a player. I don't want to toot my son's own horn because I'll be think I'm playing favoritism, but Grayson's been having a great year too.
Yep.
Chase Christine, Max Mueller, Mason's brother. I mean, we got a strong team. We really do. And what's nice to see is that we've got a lot of young talent. So as the older kids are aging out, as we saw last year, we still got depth.
Should be good. See a lot more Rockridge jerseys tonight too.
Yeah.
But I don't see Ethan Hong.
No, I don't. So everyone's going to have to pull their socks up and work a little harder tonight.
Play a little stronger.
Yep.
It's okay, we'll see. Felt like we didn't do a lot of passing in the first game, then a little bit more in the second game.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to hand it over to you because from over here I probably won't be able to hear much. But
got it. Sounds good. Okay, teams are done. Be 3 periods. 3 15-minute periods. Okay, both teams look like they're getting ready to go. Just finished the standard goalie talk. I'm not sure what they actually say in there, but hopefully it gets them fired up. Okay, looks like Heritage is going to start a line with Mueller at center, with Christine on left wing, and I believe Eid on right. Still learning some of the roster, so we'll see how it goes. Looks like Green on left defense, and is that a Furtek on right defense, maybe?
Yep, I believe so. No, 46.
Nope, sorry. So, apologize already for getting someone's kid's name wrong.
I think 46 might be Bultema.
Okay, here we go. Stonebridge wins the faceoff. Pick up the puck. So, Heritage unable to shoot the puck towards the net. Mueller picks the puck up at center ice, carries it in, fires it over the net. Stonebridge picks it up and heads down ice. Nice move at the line. Dump it in. Stonebridge behind the net. Cycles it to the wing. Loses the puck. Down the ice comes Mueller again. Right down the middle. Passes it off to Christine, who loses the puck. Stonebridge picks it up, heads back down the ice. Turnover at the blue line. Picked up by Christine at the blue line. Mueller brings it in over the line. Loses the puck to Stonebridge. They battle for it in front of the net. Ooh. Little check from behind there. Picked up a neutral zone by Furtek. Heading at the blue line. Heritage dumps it in. Heritage picks it up deep in their own zone. Rims it around to Furtek. Hits it on the boards. Passes it up to number 2. I'll learn his name eventually. Puck's knocked back out to the neutral zone. Wheeler picks it up. Gets knocked over as he comes across the line. Stonebridge takes the puck, comes in, turns it over in the neutral zone. Heritage goes D to D. Back to D. Stretch pass up to Furtek. Stonebridge takes it up, heads into the zone, dumps it into the corner. Heritage recovers it, up the boards. Turn it over to Stonebridge, who picks it up in the neutral zone. Dizinelli takes it for Stonebridge, crosses it, he goes wide, dumps the puck in. Heritage picks it up and loses it again. 91 grabs it in the corner. Tries to cycle it back down, but fans on it. Looks like Heritage is gonna get a 1-on-0 here. Wheeler in all alone. Nice save by the Stonebridge goalie. Heritage keeps it in the corner. Heritage tries to make a move in the corner, fails, picks it up again, gets tripped up behind the net. Surprised the referee didn't call that one. Stonebridge dumps it down. Icing will be the call. Seems like a pretty slow start to the game, with both teams are kind of feeling each other out. A lot of turnovers in the neutral zone. We'll see if the teams keep kind of dumping it in or if they'll try to start taking it to the net more. face off to the left of the Stonebridge goalie. Heritage wins it to the point. Defense throws it to the front of the net. Puck's bouncing around in front of the net. Stonebridge is able to clear and get it out to center ice, where Heritage recovers, picks it up and carries it in, turns it back over to Stonebridge, who throws it down the ice. Referee's got icing, but it goes straight to the goalie, so the icing is waved off. Heritage D to D. I lost him. Nice stretch pass to Christine in the middle. He goes wide and dumps it in. Nice cross-court pass to George at the point. He gets it back into the corner. Picked up by 36 in the corner. He battles. Stonebridge recovers and carries it out. It's a 2-on-1, but Heritage gets back strong, was able to recover the puck on a nice back check by George. Heritage recovers behind their own net and shoots it up the boards. Christine picks up the puck, attacks the defense head on, loses the puck. Goes in offsides. Stonebridge throws it down the ice. Green goes back in his own zone to recover. Stops, looks, throws it D to D. Heritage throws it back across the ice. A dangerous pass up the middle, but it works out. Turnover again in the neutral zone. Nice back check by Mueller. He passes it up. Stonebridge recovers in their own zone. Throws it D to D. Nice breakout. Turnover in the neutral zone. Vertex fighting hard for it. Stonebridge picks it up. Turnover right at the blue line. Vertex takes it in. Loses it. Puck's return in the neutral zone. Nice pass to Mason. Oh, loses the puck, trying to make a fancy move. Heritage Rocking dumps it back in. Stonebridge gets it, breaks it out. Puck goes all the way down the ice. No icing on the play. Green picks it up, stops behind his own net, looks up, takes it out, makes a nice pass to center ice to Furtek, who loses it to Stonebridge. Stonebridge picks it up. Nice. Oh. Puck is chipped out of play. Looked like Furtek might have a breakaway there, but he lost the puck as his eyes got big looking at the net. Face-off will be deep in the Stonebridge end to the left of the Stonebridge goalie, who is very interestingly the captain of the team. It's very rare for a goalie to be captain. In the NHL, it's not even allowed because goalie needs to talk to the referee in between plays, but it's still allowed in USA Hockey and in high school. Face-off won by Stonebridge into the corner, but they give it right back to the Heritage defense. Referee's calling a penalty. It's on Stonebridge. We'll see what the call is as the referee makes his way to the scorekeeper. So, referee calls 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Not sure what he did to deserve that. Usually it's saying something wrong or something like that, because you really can't get unsportsmanlike conduct for, punching a guy. You usually see roughing or something. So, interesting call either way. Heritage Rockridge will go to the power play. Let's see if they can get some shots on the Stonebridge goalie. He really hasn't been tested much yet tonight. People running the clock are also sometimes new to the game, so getting some training in down there. There we go. Penalty is up on the board. 1.5 minutes. Nice face-off win by Heritage. Got the puck in the corner. Takes it behind the net. Brings it out to the side. Passes to the defense. D to D. Back in the corner as Heritage works it around the power play. Bobbles it behind the net. Heritage recovers. Got to have 2 men on the puck to recover on a power play because you have men under the other team. Puck put around. Heritage able to keep it in. Stonebridge recovers though and shoots it out to center ice. Heritage tries to regroup. Kind of a lazy pass across the middle. Heritage carries it in, drives the net. Nice shot. Good save by the Stonebridge goalie. Fans on the puck. Mueller comes in across the top of the blue line, walks in, fires it. Nice glove save by the Stonebridge goalie. He was waiting for that one with his glove, ready to catch it. About 30 seconds left in the power play. Heritage does a wholesale change. Mueller remains out at center. Christine is on left wing. D'Angelo is on right. Green at left D. And I'm still learning 46's name, but he's ready to go out there on right D. Back to Green at the point. Mueller takes into the corner, curls around, passes it back to Green. Green looks to his right, looks to his left, drops it back into the corner for Mueller. Mueller throws a cross ice to 46. He takes a nice shot. Puck's deflected in the corner. Mueller recovers, passes out to Green, who dumps it back in. D'Angelo takes his man while it goes to Christine behind the net. Stonebridge recovers. They're fighting for it at the right circle. Christine passes it back to Green. Penalty's over. Out of the box. Nice check. D'Angelo takes the puck, fires it on goal. Easy save as it's right in the chest of the goalie. Penalty's over. 7:30 to go in the first period. Heritage out shooting Stonebridge 5-1. Heritage keeps the same line out there while Stonebridge has the wholesale change. Mueller wins the puck to the wing. Puck to the defense, drops it in the corner. D'Angelo goes in the corner to recover, fighting with the Stonebridge player. Stonebridge recovers, and they bring it out to center ice. Stonebridge player going wide. Recovered by Heritage. Nice check by Stonebridge in the corner to recover the puck. Nice give and goal. Good save by Taglioni. I think that's his second of the night. Mueller takes it out, throws it to center ice. Battle at center ice for the puck. Stonebridge recovers. Stonebridge takes it in, shot blocked by Green off the shin pads. Mueller recovers in the corner, stops behind the net. Turns up ice. Flips it all the way down. That'll likely be icing. And it is. Both teams make a change. And the face-off will be to the left of the Heritage Rockbridge goalie. Face-off, puck stays in the circle. Heritage recovers on the wing. Try to chip it out. Stonebridge unable to keep it in. They recover outside and bring it right back in quickly. Another quick shot from 23 on Stonebridge. Looks like a pretty easy glove stage for the Heritage goalie. He's starting to get a little work in here in the last couple minutes. Heritage wins the face-off, brings it behind the net. Defense throws it up nice to the center, Williams. He comes in, he goes wide, fouls the puck for a second, goes behind the net, looks out in front, makes a nice pass to the right D. He throws it to the net. What a tip! And Furtak, I think it's his first of the season, on a nice tip, and then fouls up his own rebound with the backhand. That was a nice play by Heritage where they brought it in wide, took it behind the net, threw it back out to the D, got a shot on net. A really gorgeous tip by Furtak who knocked it down, causing the goalie to have to just react with his legs. So unable to control the rebound, which went right back to Furtak, was able to knock it in easily with his backhand. Heritage 1, Stonebridge nothing, 6 minutes to go in the first. Heritage again as Williams takes it in. Stonebridge passes it across, and they're able to dump it in the corner as the goalie knocks it to the side. Shot misses wide for Stonebridge as they start to get a little pressure. Fighting along the boards. Heritage is able to chip it out. Wilkins puts good pressure on. Stonebridge is able to recover and pass it. 1-on-3 right now. As Flowers dumps it in. Knocked down by Heritage in front of their own net. They recover. They throw it away to Flowers, who dumps it back in for Stonebridge. Heritage is able to recover in the corner, but again they turn it over to Stonebridge, and now it's a battle along the boards as he dumps it into the corner where Stonebridge picks it up. Nice pass out the boards. Wheeler coming down with speed. Probably going to go wide. Looking for the pass. Does a little curl to the outside. Beautiful pass to Eade, who has a wide open net but just pushes it wide to the right. Puck comes back to this Heritage D. Unable to control it, and they bring it out to center ice to regroup. Eade takes it in, goes right up the middle, tries to beat three guys, unable to do so, and the puck goes to the corner. Puck wrapped around, kept in by the Heritage defense. And George gets tripped as he heads into the corner. Heritage will be going back to the power play with 4:32 to go in the first period. It looks like number 24 is going to go to the box for tripping for Stonebridge. It shows what I know. Referee calls slashing on number 24. End result is the same, 1.5-minute power play for Stonebridge. Oh, sorry. Heritage will be on the power play. Stonebridge will be penalty killing. Waiting for the penalty to go up on the board, and there it goes. Here we are, about ready to start play. Heritage wins it cleanly back to the defense. George dumps it into the corner, where Stonebridge recovers. They throw it around. Rockridge Heritage unable to keep it in. The puck goes all the way down the ice. Goalie picks it up, gives it to George. He throws it across the ice to 28. I believe Feipel. Feipel dumps it in. He goes hard. Heritage defense up on the play, recovers the puck in the corner. Two guys fighting for it in the corner. Stonebridge recovers, and they try to fire it, and they do successfully get it down the ice. Heritage back to recover. George Wheeler comes around this net with steam. A lot of speed heading up ice. A lot of space given him by the Stonebridge. He walks right across the ice. Backs off, sets it up in the zone. Dumps it off to Eade, who throws it across the ice. Heritage recovers the puck in the corner, curls around to the point. Wilkins looks across, does a nice little spin move, brings it in. Looks like we have some fighting in front of the net. Cross-checking is going to be called. Let's see which team it's on, but since the whistle was going, it's probably going against Heritage. And that is the call, as Heritage will get their first penalty of the game. Cross-checking is the call, and it goes to number 46. I believe Botema is the name. Again, if I'm messing up your kid's name, sorry about that. He doesn't look very happy about the call, but he seems to be friendly with the Stonebridge guy. They must know each other, both wearing Ashburn Extreme helmets. So teammates on different teams tonight. Having a good laugh in the penalty box. Heritage wins the draw, and they throw it down the ice. Since both teams are down a man, icing would be called if that were to go all the way down. Stonebridge goalie made a risky play as Heritage was able to cover, but he was able to recover, get back in his net, and make the save, even after throwing it away to the other team. Christine picks it up in the Stonebridge zone. He's looking for some help. He's got nobody. Manages to hold on to the puck, throws it across to Green. He throws it back to Mueller at the point. Makes a nice move, but loses the puck as he goes in. Recovers his own mistake and gets back. And Stonebridge takes it into the corner. Try to throw it in front of their own net. The puck misses everyone and goes to the point. Stonebridge got it again. Nice little curl by 19. Controlling the puck at the point. Still on the puck. Dumps it into the corner. Stonebridge, nice little chip pass across the net. Unable to connect with 97, who dumps it into the corner. Heritage recovers, rims it all the way around. And Stonebridge is now on the power play, so Heritage is penalty killing. They form into a box. So they got a nice shot off the crossbar. Heritage will be able to recover 10 seconds remaining in the penalty. As Stonebridge recovers in their own zone and comes out, it's 2-on-2. As Stonebridge goes wide. Recovered 3-on-3 now. Stonebridge behind the net. Tries to throw it in front. Instead, they pass to Eid, who carries it in. Nice drop pass to Mueller. He walks in, goes in wide, throws in the net. Eid unable to connect as the Stonebridge goalie makes an easy save. Stonebridge picks up the puck. They come back the other way. 97 breaking it on the right side. Throws the puck. It's tipped. Just goes over the net. Heritage recovers again with Mueller taking the puck behind the net. He stops, looks up ice, slowly passes it off the boards. Nice stretch pass all the way to Eid. He looks across the ice. He's tripped. D'Angelo picks up the puck, fires it wide of the net, gets his own rebound, loses the puck, and looks like another penalty is going to go to Stonebridge, as tripping will be the call. Minute 3 to go in the period. We'll see if Heritage can get one here at the end of the period before heading into the second. Looks like number 36, Gahagan for Stonebridge. Gets a 1.5 minute penalty for tripping. They're going to put Eden on the faceoff, probably to put him on his backhand. He's going to try to win it to the right point. He does successfully win it to the right wing. He passes it to the left point. This puck is deflected, and Stonebridge breaks out the other way. Good recovery by Green, who throws it up to Mueller, who comes in with a lot of speed to the outside. He pulls up, and controlling the puck in the corner, set up on the power play. Nice cross-ice pass to the defense, who fires it on net. Nice save by the goalie. Rebound saved by the goalie. And the referee's going to blow the whistle because the net came off. Unfortunate break for Heritage. They were pressuring pretty hard right there. But that happens sometimes. So it looks like Rockridge is going to try to win it back. Mueller's going to try to win it back, directly back to Wilkins. We'll see if he shoots this time or if he passes it across to Green. Nope. Puck is won forward. Goalie makes an easy cover. We'll redo that. Same play all over again. But it does allow Stonebridge to make a change as they bring in a new right defender, or probably right wing. Puck's won right back to Mueller at the point. Fires it high and wide over the net. Green recovers it in the corner, but turns it over to Stonebridge, who iced it down the rink. 15 seconds to go in the period. Let's see if Heritage can get one more rush before the period comes to an end. Good defense by Stonebridge as they turn it over at center ice. Flowers dumps it back in, and that will probably do it for the rest of the period. As Heritage takes the puck behind their net, and that's the whistle. I'd say a pretty even period for both teams. Heritage Rockridge probably a little bit stronger overall. They had a few more chances. When they were getting it deep in the corner and kind of looking up, getting into the net, they were getting some better breaks. They're going to have about a 27 seconds on the power play when the period starts. Also looks like, Stonebridge doesn't really have a very deep bench tonight. I'm trying to count their players, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 9 or 10 players compared to Heritage, who has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 1, 2, more like 15. So any kind of game where Heritage should keep grinding down Stonebridge, they should be pretty tired in the third period, especially if they can keep some of the speed up. I really like some of Heritage's like stretch passes. You don't see that a lot sometimes at the high school level. Maybe it's more because they're tired now and get back on back checking, but it's looked pretty good tonight. Looked pretty good tonight. What do you think, Andy? How was the first period?
I think it's pretty even. I mean, I think maybe if we had Honger here,
yeah,
we might be thrashing these guys right now. But without him, I think it's pretty even. It could could go either way.
Yeah, it felt like we were kind of getting the puck to the net pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of those shots were, pretty easy to the goalie. He could see them. That one shot that went in was well screened. And, when that happens, goalie going to give up a rebound. And if we can pounce on it, that's going to be pretty good. Heritage is going to start with the same five that they started the game with here to close out the power play. And Heritage Rock Ridge wins it straight back. Green picks the puck up, takes it behind the net, passes it over to Utema, throws it cross ice to Christine, who loses the puck to Stonebridge, who just rifles it back in. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Flowers hard of the forecheck for Stonebridge. Nice place by Utema to put it in the center. Wheeler carries it in, goes wide, little curl to his left, still has the puck. Nice give and go. Unable to finish as he puts the puck towards the net. Turn over the blue line, that's probably offsides, and it is, as the puck just comes over the line. That was a really beautiful give and go between Miller and I think it was Christine in the corner, but I could be wrong. Either way, great passing. Miller just couldn't put it away. Face off just outside the Stonebridge zone to the left. Stonebridge wins the draw. Chips it up ice. They get the puck out. Flowers carries it for Stonebridge. Still on the puck. Nice move to the inside. Tips it in. He still has it. Crowd calling for a hook, and they may have been right as Flowers went to the net after kind of a very interesting bouncing play. Flowers picks it out to the point for 24. That's definitely a trip on Heritage. And Heritage recovers. As it looks like number 4, Dukes, will go to the box. It seems like when Stonebridge can get 91, Flowers, and 97 just nearly out there, they're able to control some of the play. Have to continue watching them as the game goes on. So Heritage will go to the penalty kill with 13:51 remaining in the second. Wellborn will take the draw for Stonebridge. Gets it back to their point. They fire it on net. Nice shot, low, gets through. Puck is shot and deflected over the glass. Face off again, this time to the left of Tartaglione. Heritage wins the draw and able to shoot the puck out to center ice. Hard forecheck by Christine on Stonebridge. That causes a turnover in their own zone, but Stonebridge is able to recover and take the puck in. Nice play by 24, but he lost the puck. Turns it over to Wilkins, up to Christine. Heritage comes in, 2-on-1. Puck deflected, goes right in front of the net. But Stonebridge able to recover behind the net. And they shot it. Lucky break for Heritage. That puck bounces off the referee. Catched by Mueller. Some fancy footwork. Nice stick handling, but 120 moves. Better for him to just get a shot on net there. And the puck is dumped right back out to center ice. Puck is thrown all the way in. No icing. There's a start. Looks like we had some clock trouble as there's still 1:16 remaining on this penalty. I don't think it was running for about a minute there. We'll see if they fix that or not, but Wheeler, nice pass. That's an off. Ooh, they did not call that offside. They said he had control. Interesting call by the referee. And Stonebridge throws the puck down and it's icing. So on that last play, you saw that Eade was in the zone with his feet behind the blue line, but since he was able to have control of the puck, even though he was in the zone and brought it over, it's still not an offside call. Looks like they figured out the clock issue and they're going to let it run. Scorekeeper getting some heckles from the friendly crowd tonight. So it looks like they're going to leave it with 35 seconds on the clock. Quick shot from Mueller, easy save for the goalie, and we'll redo that play with 30 seconds to go on the penalty. Stonebridge wins the draw, and they take it behind the net. And they come up the ice, 3-on-3. Nice back check by Heritage, makes it a 4-on-3. Stonebridge gets it into the corner on the power play. Heritage player loses his stick. Stonebridge takes it, throws it away to Mueller, who gets the puck. With a head of steam, heads wide. Nice pass. But unable to connect with Ede, who probably should have kept his stick on the ice. I think he had it in the air, and when you put it down at the last second, sometimes you miss it. Stonebridge dumps it back in. Easy recovery for Heritage, who picks it up. A lot of time. Throws it up off the boards to the right wing. Mueller takes the puck up, tries to dance around number 2, isn't able to, but the puck bounces in, and the call is offsides as Mueller's momentum carried into the zone after Feipel dumped it in. Heritage changes their lineup. Face off outside the Stonebridge zone on the left side. Stonebridge wins the draw forward. Byrne carries it in. No trip on that call as Wilkins carries on. Makes a nice fake, takes it wide behind the net. Goes around, drops the puck off to the defense who carries it in. Throws it in front of the net, but the goalie's able to knock it behind. Fight for the puck in the corner. D'Angelo cycles it down to Christine. Christine loses the puck to 36. He fires it. Wheeler dumps it back in. Wilkins recovers for Heritage Rockridge. Tries to dump it back in the corner, loses the puck to Stonebridge, and Stonebridge is able to grab it and break out. Nice back check by Wilkins, who recovers the puck. Takes it. Nice D-to-D pass to Mueller. The other Mueller, the defensive version. Great cross-ice pass to Christine, who takes it in wide of the net. He throws it to the net, where Stonebridge is able to recover. Fighting in the corner for the puck. Green able to get the puck on the left wing, throws it back in the corner. Stonebridge recovers again, and they break it out to the left. Byrne carries it in, stops at the red line, throws it back to his defense, who's got speed coming up to the middle. Throws it to the side. 36 comes out of it in the corner, loses the puck, and Heritage just throws it down the ice. Strong forecheck by Heritage. Stonebridge throws it up ice. And Dusanelli kicks it in to Stonebridge. Stonebridge able to keep it in at the right point, throws it back into the corner where Heritage recovers as they look to break it out. Looks like Mueller tripped over the face-off circle, but he still gets it out. And Stonebridge was a beautiful cross-ice pass. Flowers takes it in, fires it. Puck's tipped, but Tartaglione still makes a nice kick save. And Heritage just throws it down the ice. Probably going to be icing. The referees look at each other, and they make the call. 9:38 to go in the second period. Heritage Rockridge out shooting Stonebridge 12-6. The score remains 1-0 in favor of Heritage. Kind of a close game so far. Again, kind of going back and forth, although Heritage does seem to have a few of the better chances at this point. Stonebridge wins it forward, and Weekly puts the puck on the goalie. Like many times tonight, we'll redo this exact same face-off. Wellborn against Mueller at the dot. Face-off to the left of the Stonebridge goalie. Stonebridge wins it forward, but goes right to the Heritage defense, who rims it around. Out to the center ice. Mueller picks it up. He's in all alone on the goalie. Off the crossbar. I think that was actually post, then crossbar. Regardless, the puck is knocked out. Stonebridge picks it up, throws it up the boards. Heritage is able to keep it into the line. They bring it into the corner. Botema drops it behind, loses the puck to Stonebridge. Vertek picks it up, And Stonebridge is able to clear. Flowers comes in strong on the right side. Nice defense by Botema as he's able to take the puck away. Throws it up to Mueller, who comes up ice, makes a move to center ice, tosses it over to Dukes, who walks in, goes wide, gets a decent shot, and the Stonebridge goalie squeezes it between his blocker and his chest. Face-off will be to the left of the goalie. Heritage makes a full-scale line change, as well as Stonebridge. 8:46 remaining in the period. Heritage wins it right to Wilkins, who fires it high and wide into the corner. Green comes in from his point to recover. Stonebridge recovers the puck in front of their own net as they break it out to center ice. Missed pass that Mueller intercepts. The battle for it. Stonebridge gets it, throws it all the way back down. And the referees call icing. Face-off will be back in the Stonebridge zone. Let's see if Heritage can win it back to the point. I think they've been pretty good on face-off so far today. And as soon as I say that, they lose the face-off. Stonebridge picks it up easily. Nice move in the corner by the defenseman. He's able to get it out. He's got a head of steam. He goes wide, tries to get around Mueller, unable to do so, throws it to the front of the net. Easily picked off by Heritage, who takes it back up ice. Reed bobbles the puck. If he didn't do that, he would have been one-on-one. Right now, a little back-and-forth hockey. Mueller picks it up, throws it across. Beautiful pass. And one more pass. Probably one too many, as Wilkins should have probably fired that puck. But some gorgeous passing by Heritage as they bring it into the zone. Sometimes it's just one pass too many. You got the puck in the high slot with nobody between you and the goalie, it might be a good idea to shoot it. Heritage makes a line change. Mueller's going to center Christine and D'Angelo with, I believe, Mueller, and I think it's Green at the left wing. Stonebridge wins the faceoff. Duzanelli takes it fast wide into the corner, ridden off the puck by the Heritage defenseman, puts his body bottom and tries to get the puck out. Christine fumbles the puck at the blue line, turned over to Stonebridge, who carries it in, takes it to the front of the net. Nice poke check by Heritage. They got a 2-on-1. Mueller and Christine. Christine goes wide, passes it over, intercepted. Puck goes into the corner. He tries to throw the puck front to D'Angelo, who's unable to recover it, and Stonebridge picks it up in the corner. High stick call as Mueller knocks it out. White touches, waving off the high stick. Duzanelli fires it high and wide. It's a perfect breakout pass for Heritage, and D'Angelo picks it up, throws it to center for Christine. Christine unable to control it as Stonebridge recovers and throws it back out to center ice. Heritage throws it in onto the late offside as Heritage goes in on the forecheck. They got two men on the puck. Heritage picks it up at the point after the rim. Mueller takes it in, tries to fire from a terrible angle, hits the outside of the post. Heritage unable to recover in front of the net, and Stonebridge just ices the puck to relieve the pressure. If this was the NHL, Stonebridge wouldn't be allowed to change, but this is high school, so of course they're going to change their tired players. Heritage Rockbridge also changes. Shots now 15-7 in favor of Heritage. Score remains 1-0, 6:42 to go in the second. Stonebridge wins the puck. They take it behind their own net. Up the wing, throws to the center for the breakout. Sunrader unable to handle the puck. Heritage recovers it at center ice and loses again. Nice play by Stonebridge to get the puck in the corner. Cycles it behind the net to Wellborn, who throws it out in front of the net. Flowers gets it, passes over to Zanelli. Good chance here for Stonebridge, and they're able to recover as it looks like the Heritage players knocked each other's sticks out of the way, leaving it easily for Stonebridge to push it into the net. Some good passing by Stonebridge to put it in. Score now tied 1-1, about halfway through the game. In those situations, a lot of times it's better to lift the sticks of the other players than it is to try to both swing at the puck, because when you do that, a lot of times they're able to hit it in. Regardless, the score is 1-1, tie game as it gets tightened up here in the second period. Heritage wins it forward as he takes it in wide, takes it behind the net, brings it out in front, curls around the faceoff dot, still on the puck, loses it to Stonebridge. Dusanelli takes it in, tries to go between the legs, unable to do so, and the puck is chipped into the Stonebridge bench. Faceoff will be outside the Heritage zone, right in front of the Stonebridge bench. Mueller wins it straight forward, but unable to do anything with it. Turnover by Stonebridge, who brings it in, fires it, deflects off the Heritage player. Heritage he recovers. Green takes the puck up, faces up to Mueller, who makes a nice move, cuts the net. He's all alone, but unable to recover, and a nice save as he just whacks it with one hand against the Stonebridge goalie. Nice move with the line for Heritage. Good fire on net. He picks up the puck in the corner, cycles it beautifully to Mueller. He's got no one with him behind the net. He takes his time, curls in the corner, looks up, throws it to wide open Feipel, who's unable to connect, goes to the defense, dumps it into the corner. He loses the puck in the corner to Stonebridge, who finally recovers. That was a really good chance for Heritage. I'm sure Feipel's going to be dreaming about that one in his sleep tonight. Mueller picks it up, grabs in the corner, throws it perfectly out in front. Great play by the Stonebridge goalie to deflect that with his stick. And Flowers recovers for Stonebridge. Nice reverse check by Stonebridge. Flowers makes a beautiful pass out in front of 23. Good save by the goalie. Looks like Heritage is going to get a penalty for probably a retaliatory after 91 if Flowers came in. He threw a nice reverse check on the Heritage player, who in the end made the play because the puck was separated from the player, went to the corner, but he came back and we'll see what the call is. Heritage is bringing another player to the box, which means he probably got a misconduct for checking from behind. I can't hear what the referee said, but usually that means that Mueller's going to be in the box for about 8 minutes, and Feipel will get will kill his 1.5 minute penalty. Used to be called a 2 and 10, but at this level it's 1:30 and 8 minutes, I believe, now on the misconduct. Regardless, Heritage on the penalty kill for 1.5 minutes as they recover the puck in their zone. Break it out with a 2-on-1. Christine and Eid. Puck fired behind him. Stonebridge takes the puck back the other way. Tries to drop it to his defense. He's got a wide open guy. Christine's going to be in on a breakaway here. He's all alone. Fires it. Beautiful glove save by the Stonebridge goalie. As Christine puts a hand to his head, thinking he probably could have done better there. Personally, I think the shot was pretty decent. About half foot off the ice. Just a really nice save by the Stonebridge goalie, who frankly has been kind of keeping him in the game right now. Made 18 saves on 19 shots. Stonebridge's going to have to get him moving if they're going to want to score a goal. Latama fights Dusanelli for the puck in the corner. Heritage still on the penalty kill. Eid takes the puck up, slowly brings it over the line. Wilkins drags his leg to stay on side and shoots the puck wide into the corner. Eid tries to just kind of kill some time right now, pushing this puck against the corner. Referees try to tell him to move it. Puck staying tied. They're just holding it in the corner. Puck finally comes loose. Heritage comes back. It's 3-on-2 for Stonebridge. Dusanelli takes it wide. Wellborn stays high behind the net. Takes a long time, and Heritage is able to recover. They got nobody in front of the net right now. It could be a problem. Latama recovers the puck in the corner, passes it back to Mueller, who takes it around, stops behind his own net, and fires it all the way down the ice. Penalty is over. Feipel goes on out of the box. Score remains 1-1 with 3:15 to go in the second. Wellborn takes it for Stonebridge, passes it up to the right wing. throws it across the flowers. He loses the puck at center ice, but recovered by Stonebridge. As Gahagan takes it in, he loses the puck to Jedka, who throws it in front of the net. Heritage intercepts it. Puck bounces back on the stick of Stonebridge, who throws it back in front of the net. Nobody there. Wilkins picks it up in the corner, looks up, tries to dump it in, able to do so, picks up his own dump, curls it around in the corner, picked up by Dukes in the corner. Dukes throws it around to Mueller, who looks out, tries to throw between the legs of the Stonebridge player, unable to do so. The puck stays in the zone, however, and Heritage dumps it back in, where Stonebridge recovers, turns it over again, recovers the puck again, and they break it out to center ice. Jadka dumps the puck in. Green back to recover for Heritage. Fires it up the near boards. Mueller fighting on the near boards, tries to recover, able to do so as he breaks away. Stonebridge is able to tip it away. Looks like it might be a 2-on-1. Nope. Fumbled it at the line. Throws it back to Green to regroup. Green chips it up to Mueller, who kicks it over to George. And George dumps it in as the puck rolls slowly to the Heritage goalie, who makes the save and covers it up. Tie game 1-1, minute 42 to go in the second. Mueller waves Eade into the faceoff so Eade can be on his backhand. Puck's dumped into the corner by Eade, who wins it. George shoots it around the boards to Mueller, who looks up ice, passes to Eade, makes a nice catch. Oh boy, very close to offsides. First hack over to Mueller, back to Eade, just misses. That would have been a nice tic-tac-toe play, but they can't connect in front of the net. Mueller takes the puck out of the top, throws to Eade. Beautiful shot, nice save by the goalie. Back out to Mueller, back to Eade, finally. Gorgeous passing, very unselfish play by Mueller, who breaks out the running man celly. I'm not really sure what that looks like, but regardless, a lot of nice pressure by Heritage. Mueller, ever the playmaker on that play, making 3 passes before one finally connects and goes into the back of the net. Big goal by Heritage with 1:12 to go in the second period, 2-1. Hopefully they'll count that as a shot on goal, which would make the shots 20-8 for Heritage. Usually the first shift after a goal is the most important one, so we'll see how Heritage comes out here. Christine takes it in over the line, fights for it, gets the puck in the corner. Tama. Oh! Looks like there's going to be roughing on the Stonebridge player who can't believe it, hands in the air. I believe this is the second of the game for number 24, who got the earlier slashing call. Definitely not happy about the call. Still talking to the referee. Ooh. Usually, that's about the amount of rope the referees will give you. But yeah. So, Heritage the power play. 54 seconds left in the period. Mueller loses the puck to Stonebridge. Gahagan picks it up in the corner, but they're on it quickly, as Heritage puts 3 guys in the corner to recover, and they're able to. Mueller to Eade, Eade back to Mueller. Mueller behind the net, curls around the outside, throws it to the Wilkins at the defense, fires it back in to Eade in the corner, throws it back to Mueller. Thought he would have shoot there. Beautiful pass to Voltema. Fires the puck on net. This is great passing by Heritage on the power play. Recover the puck again. Voltema takes the puck, looks across, throws up to Mueller at the top. He fires it in. Huge save by the Stonebridge goalie. Back into the corner. Eade picks it up, just walks it in front, tries to pass it across. Wilkins got it. Heavy pressure now by Heritage. Wilkins takes it back to the point, throws around Eade. Give and go to back to Wilkins. And time runs out in the second period, but that's one heck of a finish by Heritage. She was really pouring the pressure on now after that second goal and the late penalty. Usually I would say that you'd want to start playing some better defense now with a 1-goal lead in the third period, but I don't think the Virginia High School Hockey League is going to do that. So if that's not the case, then hopefully Heritage can keep pouring it on like they have been at the end of the period, because definitely saw a change in momentum there as Heritage got the second goal.
Yeah, they've been playing some good hockey.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been some strong opportunities there in the second. I think even with Stonebridge scoring that tying goal in the second period, Heritage, Rockridge didn't really let off the gas and kept pushing, had some real strong opportunities. I mean, look at the shots on goal at 22-8.
Yep, 22-8, and I think they're missing a few too, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was even higher. So I think Mueller's been a passing demon this game.
Yeah.
In fact, so much so I'm almost like to see him be unselfish. I mean, sorry, not unselfish, a little more selfish sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the pass he made for the goal was gorgeous, but
he had one play. I can't remember whether it was early in the second or the end of the first, but man, was that thing! It was just a thing of beauty. It didn't end up in a goal, but it could easily have been. It was quite a move.
Yeah, he had the puck on a string right there. Well, we'll see. We got Heritage coming back out, take the face-off to start the third period. They'll begin the period on the power play for 36 seconds. It'd be really nice to pump another one in here and get a 2-goal cushion. Much too close for comfort right now, despite outshooting them by 22-8. Stonebridge is going to start with I think one of their stronger lines, with Flowers taking the face off, Dusanelli on the right wing, the Hagen on right defense. Heritage is going to counter with a line centered by Mueller with Wilkins on the left and Eid on the right, with Butema and I believe the elder Furtek at right defense. Yep, quick offsides there as Heritage is unable to keep it in, and he walks across the line. Wilkins unable to get back on sides that quickly. Face off to the left side. Mueller wins the puck to Wilkins, back to Mueller, who carries it in, playing with the puck. To give him a lot of space in the corner as he sets up the power play. Puck out to Furtek at the point. He looks over, back to Mueller. Mueller holds it on the side, heads out, down in the corner to Wilkins. Wilkins throws the puck. Beautiful center pass to Butema, who's unable to score. Mueller picks it back up in the corner. He throws it around the net to Wilkins. Wilkins in the corner, curls out, behind the net to Mueller. Give and go to Wilkins. What a shot. Great save again by the Stonebridge goalie. Very good puck movement by Heritage on that. It almost looked like a real power play out there. Too bad they couldn't cash in. Penalty over though now, as Heritage makes a line change. They'll bring out the younger Furtek along with Dukes on the wing, and Mueller will remain out at center. It looks like Heritage might be running 2 centers and 3 sets of wings. We'll see how that goes for them in the third period. Stonebridge picks up the puck. Nice back check by George, who rides him into the boards. The puck comes back onto center ice. Stonebridge regroups, passes up to Wellborn, who chips it into the zone. Heritage back the puck lazily, and Stonebridge picks it up behind the net. They battle for it behind the net. Still battling. Heritage able to knock it to the wing. Furtek gets the puck on the boards, chips it up. Real for Stonebridge, picks it up in the corner, throws it out in front. Nice pass. Jack able to get a piece of it. They got to lift sticks in front of the net. Can't let those happen. As Heritage throws it out to center ice. Dukes hard on the forecheck against Gahagan, who's able to go behind the net. Running into some more pressure, but able to pass it out, then turns it over. Offsides on Heritage as Furtek Jr. or younger Furtek or little Furtek, however you want to call it, unable to get out of the zone in time as Heritage changes their line once again. Wilkins is going to center D'Angelo and Christine with Green and George at the point. D'Angelo takes the puck in the zone, shoots it into the corner. Stonebridge recovers. As they battle forward in the corner. All 6 players down there as they now back out. Wilkins covers the puck, makes it. Another very easy save. Actually, he made it look easy on a point-blank shot from Wilkins. We're going to have to get the goalie moving left to right and pass the puck across the world road if we're going to want to score on this guy, because pretty much anything that he's seen straight on, he's made look easy. Big goalie comes out, covers his angles well. Flowers carries the puck up the ice for Stonebridge, heads wide, fires it, easily safe for Taglione. He drops it into the corner. Heritage passes it up to center ice where they turn it over. Oh! Bad trip on Christine. As he'll go to the box. At least from my vantage point, that clearly looked like a trip. As Christine heads to the box. Heritage is going to have to kill off a 1.5-minute penalty here with 12:43 to go in the third. In the slimmest of margins, they lead 2-1. Stonebridge brings out their power play line. And they only have 8 players, so it's pretty much the same guys every time. Heritage really needs to pressure them. Get them tired. The third period when their legs should be tired. Gahagan takes it in, steps across the line, fires it, tipped right out to 97, but it goes off Multema and wide. Multema able to recover to Mueller, who has a lot of time in the corner. Takes a look up ice, fans on the puck, not able to get it out, but recovers, gets the puck to himself as he walks in 1-on-3. Tries to beat it. As Heritage regroups, takes it all the way back into their own zone, and then dumps the puck all the way down the ice just to kill some more time here on the penalty. Mueller puts some token pressure on in the corner. Stonebridge able to pop it out to center as they come in 3-on-3 on the power play. Flowers takes it wide, beats his man, cuts to the net, beats another man, and throws it at the net wide. Heritage recovers in the corner and throws it all the way down the ice, killing off another 15 seconds. Goalie waves his hand for icing, but there is no icing because they are on the penalty kill. And Stonebridge throws it, plays catch with Heritage back to their own zone. Heritage is very happy to take the puck. They play D-to-D passing. Unable to get it out of the zone. Stonebridge recovers in the corner. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Multema rises check into the boards and holds it as the penalty expires, and Heritage Rockridge come back to full strength. They are fighting for the puck in the corner. 3 Stonebridge players, 2 Heritage players. A lot of poking. Finally, the referee blows the whistle and calls for a face-off to the left of the goalie. "11 minutes to go in the period. Heritage Rockridge really need to buckle down now. Make sure that they're forcing Stonebridge to skate because, again, 8 players in a high school hockey game of the third period, they're going to be tired. Heritage kind of wins the face-off, and they're able to recover behind the net. Mueller is now finished serving his penalty for 10 minutes, gets the puck out of the zone. Pass it again. Wellborn brings it back in for Stonebridge, loses the puck. Heritage gets it, throws it up to wing for Furtek, loses the puck. Royal picks it up for Stonebridge, comes around. Turnover to Dukes at center ice. Hits the puck against the boards. Wilkins recovers, comes in across the line, takes it wide, tries to make a move. Great play by the Stonebridge defense. Despite falling down, he separated the puck quite well. Furtek fights for it in the corner. Stonebridge recovers and carries it out. Royal passes it up to Zanelli, who loses the puck. Furtek recovers, turns it over to Jack for Stonebridge, who dumps it in. Green has a lot of times he picks it up, hook up behind the net, stops, surveils the ice, comes across, makes a terrible turnover to Wellborn in front of the net. Goalie bails him out with the save, and Heritage throws it back around. Gahagan picks it up for Stonebridge at the point. Puck just tipped wide. Mueller recovers, carries in, a lot of speed, heads wide, beats his man, stops in the corner, beats another man behind the net, throws it to the point. Mueller fires it, deflected by Duzanelli to the corner. Stonebridge picks it up, turns it over at center ice to Mueller of Heritage. Gorgeous pass cross ice to Eade. Drop pass to Mueller. He's all alone on the goalie. Is he going to shoot or pass? He shoots. Kick save by the goalie. I agree with the shot there. He had the far side wide open, just unable to elevate it high enough to get it over the goalie's pads. 9:15 to go. Could really use another goal here. But, you know, that's pretty much what you always want. Now Mueller at the face-off dot loses the draw, but it goes right to the front of the net. He recovers his own face-off in the corner. Quick curl in the corner, all by himself, in front of the net, out of the corner. Almost another kick save by the goalie, who's playing out of his mind right now. Making some beautiful saves. Shot counter's up to 26 for Heritage. As Flowers brings it in, crosses it across, makes a nice move, fires it on net. Kick save by Taglione. As Heritage dumps it out to center. Stonebridge recovers, throws it across to Gahagan, who throws it to center ice, intercepted by Eade, who picks it up, comes across the line, cuts to the center, curls around, throws it back in the corner for Feipel, who's unable to recover. Stonebridge picks it up, rims it around. George is able to keep it in, but not good enough. Stonebridge picks it up, comes across. Flowers carries it in. Deflected to the corner by Furtek. Recovered by Mueller. Stretch pass to Wilkins, who loses the puck, but it goes right to Eade, who passes it back to Wilkins, who tries to pass it back to Eade, but is unable to. Mueller picks up the puck as a trailer, throws it in the corner. Once again, probably better to shoot there than make that last pass, but they were going for the highlight reel goal. Flowers picks up the puck. Feels like he's been on the ice forever. He can't have much gas left, and he drops it into the zone for Furtek, who picks it up around the board to George. George picks it up, curls, throws it off to the players making a line change. Two Heritage players on the forecheck, and they cause a turnover in the zone. Christine gets the puck, puts it in the corner. Heritage keeps it in. D'Angelo to Wilkins in the corner. Wilkins takes the puck behind the net. Slowly, he's got all the time in the world. Just fighting in front of the net. Makes a move. Loses the puck. D'Angelo fires it on net. Wilkins picks it up in the corner. Wilkins makes the pay behind his back. He's got the puck in the corner, fights with it, loses the puck. Puck comes out to the defense. He throws it back in the corner, picks up his own rebound, fires it over the net. Lotema gets the puck at the other corner, tries to make a move, loses the puck at the line. He keeps it in, recovers his own puck, comes into the zone. And Stonebridge finally able to shoot it out past the zone. Heritage dumps it into the laid off side as they watch. Nice chip out to center ice by Stonebridge. As Stonebridge dumps it all the way back in. Lotema picks it up, stops behind his own net. They're going to let him stand there for a second. He comes out to the right side, does a terrible pass, intercepted by 97. He fires it. Great save. Rebound to Stonebridge. Another good save. Another rebound. Goalie's all over it. They cannot connect. High danger. Heritage panics and fires it back along the boards. Could have been a trip there on Christine, but the referees looked the other way. Again, Heritage fans on the puck, straight to Stonebridge. They need to calm down and get this puck out, or it's going to be in the back of their own net in a second. And Furtek gets it, throws it to center ice. Christine, all by himself, throws it back to Furtek, who's all alone. He fires it wide. Mueller picks up the puck, tosses it into the corner to Furtek, who throws it back to Mueller, who fires it wide, deflected into the corner. Green picks it up in the corner, looks up, tries to hit Furtek, it kicks it towards the net, and it goes slowly to the Stonebridge goalie. That last sequence for the Heritage goalie was pretty incredible.
I mean, they were gifted that opportunity and they weren't able to convert, so.
Sure felt like Heritage wanted to make that game tied right there, but despite their best efforts, Stonebridge was unable to put the puck in the net. Really, the best efforts of the Heritage Rockridge goalie, who really stepped up when they needed it most right there. 5:29 to go in the third, 2-1 Heritage. Rail picks it up for Stonebridge, rims it all the way around for Flowers. He's only able to get to it. Mueller steps in front of him, keeps it in the zone. They fight for it upon the left boards. Stonebridge comes away with it, gets it to center. And they come in one-on-one. Stonebridge player goes wide, takes the puck into the corner. Loses it behind the net to Heritage. Green fires it around. Royal way in from his point, makes the recovery. Mueller picks it up again, fires it off the boards, stretch pass, beautiful pass to Edu, can't control it. But he's got Wilkins wide open in front, just misses him in the backhand, and back the other way they go. Flowers down the ice. Strong back check by Wilkins, who's able to recover it. And the Stonebridge coach gets his wish as he calls for the hold, and the referee will oblige. Holding probably on Wilkins after he makes a good back check. Got a little lazy with his feet at the end, grabs the Stonebridge player, and he'll go to the box for a minute and a half. Very consequential penalty with 4:39 to go on the clock. Heritage will have to cover a minute and a half penalty kill, so they're going to want to win this game. So they got Green and Ead out at the faceoff. Stonebridge wins the faceoff directly to their port. Gahagan picks up the puck, fires it wide. Beautiful save. And Stonebridge really is pressing now. 1:21 to go on the penalty. Like any game that gets close, a little bit more spirit from the players as they work hard in front of the net. Nice face-off win by Heritage as they throw it all the way down the ice. Played by the Stonebridge goalie, who makes a gorgeous pass up to Flowers. All the way to the other team's blue line. Flowers takes it in, tries to fire a screen shot, gets the rebound he wants, but unable to get the puck. Mueller takes the puck. He's 1-on-2. Goes wide. Oh, tries to shoot his short side. Puck actually lands on top of the net. And the goalie knocked the net off with his skate as he tried to make that save. That was a really good shot. It had eyes for the top left corner, just missed a little bit. Heritage is going to change most of their penalty kill. They're going to bring out Patema and George at the points with Dukes and Miller at center. Heritage wins the puck back, and they throw it to Mueller to take it down the ice and slow things down. He's going to go all the way behind his own net and stop. And Stonebridge is going to let him stand there. He comes around, fans on the puck. Not probably what he was planning, as Stonebridge fights him for it as they recover deep in their own zone. And they throw it to the net, and Mueller gets the puck again as he goes slowly to center ice. They give him a lot of space. He passes to Dukes. Dukes fires it wide right. Stonebridge recovers the puck, and they throw it all the way down. That's going to be icing as Wellborn is unable to touch it. Lucky break for Heritage. 16 seconds to go in the penalty, 3:25 to go in the game. Heritage Rockridge still lead 2-1. Let's see if they can hold on here with the final 3.5 minutes and pull out a victory. Another face-off win by Heritage. They take it out to center ice. They're in no hurry. Patema throws it back to Mueller, who throws it back to Patema into his own zone now. Throws it across the ice to Mueller, who takes it behind his own net. They chase him around his own net. Easy day, skates it out the other side and chips it all the way in. Recovered by Stonebridge. They throw it up the ice. Wilkins recovers. He's out of the box now. Goes in all alone. Fires it way wide. Out the point to the George, who shoots it back into Wilkins. He carries it around his net. Tries to wrap around. Rail is able to stop that with his stick. Wilkins still on the puck, throws it back out in front. Gorgeous save on a Christine shot. 2:42 to go in the third. Again, the Stonebridge goalie coming up big. It's been a theme tonight. They're going to have to make a move. No head-on shots have gone in. They've all had it moving. All the goals. Good forecheck by Feipel as he keeps the puck in the zone. Puck comes back out to him. He throws it to the net. Christine behind the net. Tries to toss it on his backhand to Wilkins. Unable to do so. Stonebridge carries it up the ice the other way. Call another penalty. What's he going to call? Roughing. That's a tough call. Tough call. Heritage coach is not happy about it. Giving the ref an earful. Regardless, it's a roughing penalty on number 36 as he goes back to the box after just getting out. 2:21 to go. They'll have to kill a 1.5-minute penalty and another 50 seconds if they're going to want to win this game. Looks like Stonebridge has called a timeout.
You think they're going to pull the goalie here?
The math says they absolutely should pull the goalie.
But when do they do it? Do they wait till the end of this power play, see what's happening on the power play?
I don't know when they'll do it, but again, the math says that if they got a face-off in the other team's zone, which they will, they should absolutely pull him right now.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, anytime under 6 minutes you get a power play, pulling the goal is a good idea mathematically. Now, you never see teams do that because the coach gets blamed quite quickly if an easy goal goes in, but
yeah.
Technically speaking, so again, if I was coaching, I'd pull the goalie. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if they wait and see if they win the face-off or if there's a 1.5 minutes left. But especially since Heritage has been winning a lot of face-offs. So I wouldn't feel very confident if I was the
Unfortunately, Flowers is blocking the coach's whiteboard. I'm trying to take a look here, but I'm not getting a free peek.
Got it. Well, I'm guessing he's going to do like most coaches. He's going to play a 1-3-1 power play, which will have a bumper, some guy in front of the net, 2 guys on the outside, and then a couple defense, maybe 1 high and 1 in the middle. We'll see. They might just try to spread Heritage out. But it looks like Heritage is going to try to kill this off with Eden Mueller at forward. And I believe definitely Mueller on the 1 point and
Mason, Grayson, and
is that Butema on the right D?
So.
I believe. I get it mixed up with the attack. Anyways, as predicted, Heritage wins the faceoff and fires it all the way down. Stonebridge goalie comes out of the corner to get it. Passes it off to Gahagan, who throws it up to Flowers. Who's able to get it. Tipped in by Ede as it goes behind the Heritage net. Mueller picks it up, shoots it all the way down. Mueller knocks it out of the air. Nice pass up the ice to Nuzanelli, who carries it in for Stonebridge. Steps across, fires it wide. Picked up by Flowers on the right wing. Tries to carry it in. Rode off the puck by Mueller, who picks it up. Throws it into front of his own net, but only the time is there. And Heritage able to ice it, dump it in all the way. Mueller gets it, carries it all the way around. Passes it back to Butema, who takes it, throws it across the ice to Mueller, takes the puck and fires it to center ice. Deflected by Stonebridge. There's 1:15 to go in the game. Gahagan picks it up, carries it in down the left wing, throws it to the front of the net, intercepted by Mueller, who fires it all the way down. If Stonebridge is going to pull their goalie, they better do it soon because this game is running out of time. Goalie passes it, instead throws it right to the Heritage player, who overskates it. It goes right to Flowers, who carries it in for Stonebridge. He takes it wide. Ede rides his check into the boards. Butema fires it all the way down. No icing because he shot the puck before it was up. Wilkins out of the box. The Stonebridge goalie is now on the bench. 6 players on the ice for Stonebridge, 5 for Heritage. They turn it over. Heritage fires to the wide open net, but it goes wide. Ede takes the puck, unable to corral it. Wilkins fires. Offsides on Stonebridge. Lucky break for Heritage as Wellborn is unable to stay on side, jumping over the line. 27 seconds to go in the period. 2-1 Heritage lead. Face-off's going to be at the right dot, center ice dot. On the boards away from the players' benches. 28 seconds. Wheeler to take the face-off. Wins it. Wilkins gets it. Fires to the open net. And that'll ice the game as Wilkins throws it into the empty net. 3-1 Heritage. 23 seconds to go. And looks like it'll be a happy Friday night for the Heritage Rock Ridge crew as they congratulate each other on the bench. Goalie comes out of the net to congratulate them. 23 seconds. Heritage makes the line change. I'm going to call this the little guy line as we got Furtek, Feipel, and D'Angelo. No one wins the faceoff. Flowers takes it into the side. He's not done yet. He fires it wide right. Stonebridge picks it up. They curl around. Again, Disanelli takes it, fires it wide. 5 seconds to go. Heritage clears it out of the zone. Nope, they are not able to. But at the end, Heritage is able to hold on 3-1 after a pretty tight third period that was really in question, especially with a few power play chances there by Stonebridge at the end.
That was an exciting conclusion.
Yes, very good game.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, well, that takes us up a little bit now, 2-0-1.
2-0-1. I don't know Stonebridge's record. I'll do a better job of researching the other team.
Actually, we can pull it up in a second. I have it here.
Okay. I think some of the story of this game was just that with only 8 players on Stonebridge, you can see as the second period started winding down, that's really when Heritage started really grinding them out, taking it. And you can see at the end, they were able to chase some pucks down in the other team's zone just because they were tired. So
yeah, and we got 3 of these players just stepped off the ice at Ion. They got to be pretty gassed, I would imagine.
Yeah, high school hockey come from club practice straight to the high school rink, and no one cares that you just practiced there.
Nope.
But some of the good things about high school hockey, a lot of kids know each other, talking to each other at center ice. Always good to see. Referee says this is not the club, not social hour, so they need to go to their own benches. No time to social. The Zamboni's ready to go. So
I'm going to take a quick look and see if it's going to take me a while to pull this up, I think.
Good. So we got our research team in the back here pulling up the score, and then for some reason they wanted a password, but we're getting around it. So I think really good effort today from Heritage Rock Ridge. Could argue that with one of their better players, Hunter, not around, it's going to be a tough game, and it was, but.
All right, so they're not in the same division as us, but
Got it.
I don't think that moves us up against Independence because they're currently 3-0-0, same as Yorktown.
Got it. So Yorktown is 3-0, we're 2-0-1, right? So we'll be, as they say, a half game behind, or I guess, is it a 3-2-1 scoring system here, or a 3-1 scoring system? Yeah, so we only got 1 point for the tie, so we'll be 2 points behind, but if we don't lose any games this year, we'll probably be near the top of the standings at the end. As we try to figure out which division here Stonebridge is in. And they're not that far from Heritage. You'd think they'd be in a relatively close division.
Yeah, you think we'd be in the same one, right?
I like how all these divisions are named after the old NHL divisions.
Not in that one.
They're not in the Adams. The Adams division being, of course, the NHL division that used to have the Hartford Whalers, the Montreal Canadiens, the Buffalo Sabres, Quebec Nordiques,
is that
and
the good one or the bad
I'm
one?
missing one. Oh, the Boston Bruins, of course.
Hey, at least you broke the unscoring streak, though. The drought's over. All right, well, sorry for your luck. I guess we know what you're getting for Christmas. Grayson just brought up his newly broken stick.
Kids are always so proud. They're always so proud when they break their sticks, and all the dads are looking at it like,
yeah, there goes another $350. All right, so I found them finally. So they were 0-2-1 coming in tonight, so they're now 0-3-1.
Got it, yeah.
They've not won a game yet.
But the goal differential is only 4, so they've been in close games.
Yeah.
Just haven't been.
I mean, like tonight. I mean, they didn't play bad, so.
Yeah, they probably. Yeah, it's tough when you're playing these close games.
Yeah.
It's probably all because they don't got enough players. Hopefully they'll get some more to show up, but 8's tough to go.
Yeah. All right, well, that's going to do it for tonight. We'll see you guys. Do we have one next Friday? I can't remember. Let's have a quick look at the schedule.
Yes, we have these magical devices in our pocket, which have. Next Friday is what day? I do not see a game on the schedule for us next Friday.
Yeah, next one's going to be the 19th.
19th.
Back here at Ashburn Ice House against Independence, 7:30 p.m. puck drop, so we'll go live at 7:25 for that one. That is assuming that we're here and we don't have a travel game. I have to check Grayson's schedule, but assuming that we're here, we'll see you guys then for Independence versus Heritage Rockridge. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
Really appreciate it. Hopefully you can come back every time you're in town.
I will try. I think the 19th I'm going to be in Dallas though.
Okay.
So, but
All right. Well then.
but
we'll
the next time,
Piper.
yes.
We'll have Piper back.
Well,
next time.
Piper, yeah, by popular demand.
Exactly.
By popular demand. Okay.
All right, guys. Have a
luck.
good rest of your night and weekend, and we'll see you
problem.
soon.